Constellation Audio proudly presents Brevity by Mark Johnston. Episode 13.
Excuse me, is there a chance that I could briefly speak with Mr. Haroldson?
I'm sorry, do you have an appointment?
No, it'll just be for a moment, please. It's very important. Can you just tell him that I purchased a Dioptase in a coffee shop and that I could really use his help? If he doesn't respond to that, I'll go on my way.
One moment, please.
If he's half the wise old man I saw on TV, that should at least get me in the room.
Okay, dear. Mr. Haroldson will gladly see you in his office. Please follow me.
Thank God. Now let's see if he's got half the kindness that I picked up on, too.
Coral follows the woman to the third floor, admiring the elegant art and decor throughout the building along the way. When they reach the founder's office, the lady taps on the door and motions for Coral to step inside. The office was magnificently ornate, with half a dozen stunning framed art pieces ranging from all styles. Coral lost track of her duty for a moment to stare in wonder at the collection.
Huh. Well, you must be a connoisseur indeed.
Excuse me, it's just so wonderful. Is that an Octerberg? And a real Dijon?
Huh. Well, it's certainly not fake. You have a keen eye.
Thank you. Your collection is truly great, but I don't have a lot of time. I find myself wrapped into an unfortunate entanglement with the Archambault family.
I see.
In the now brightly lit plaza of the giant opal tower, a modest but enthusiastic crowd of 150 affronted union members and their supporters begin to occupy the large open space at the main entrance to the shimmering building. Many are holding large wooden-handled signs adorned with various phrases of critical text against Reuben Archambault and his crony organization. Among the crowd, Freddie marches proudly alongside his friend Hugo. Organized chants ring out in solidarity against the corruption they hope to combat with a peaceful but effective display of discontent. Workers from all corners of the Footmen's International are represented, from framers to pavers and machine drivers to tile layers. The drive for new leadership has found purchase in all sectors of the vast and diverse union. Local news vans begin to pull up to the corner, preparing their post to cover the biggest story of the still young day. Just inside the building, in the grand open lobby, Gage sits on a bench with his right foot perched atop his left knee, reading a newspaper, dressed to the nines in the finest suit from his closet. Next to him is their young teenage friend, Titus, sitting dutifully at the end of the bench, waiting for his mark to make an appearance.
Good morning, Charcoal City. This is Laurel Castelaw with Channel 7 News. We are coming to you live from the Opal Tower Plaza, where a noticeable demonstration is being made against the leadership of the Footmen's International Brotherhood. So far, it is a peaceful protest, but a strange circumstance to witness. A union demonstrating against itself in a plea for fresh leadership.
Lawrence, get down there and make sure those kooks stay away from the building. I already made some calls. Just keep an eye on it for the time being.
Mr. Archambault, there's a man here to see you. Says he's a broker of some kind. Here to talk to you about a Dioptase painting.
What? Where's Colette? Can you send him to her office? I've got my hands full at the moment.
I believe she went down to make a statement to the reporter about the protest.
What? I never gave her permission to do that. Get her back up here now. And send in the broker. I'll deal with him myself.
A dapper young gentleman with styled hair and trendy glasses walks in with a briefcase, offering his hand to the visibly perturbed Union president.
Good morning, Mr. Archambault. I'd love to chat with you in representation of my client.
The head of security steps out of the elevator onto the ground level and into a seemingly normal building lobby. The only thing out of place was the chanting crowd through the window out into the plaza.
These numbskulls have no idea who they're messing with.
The muscular man walks up to the large window pane overlooking the terrace and stands his ground, waiting for one of the protesters to incite in him a reason to pound someone's face in. He puts his hand up to his earpiece to signal his security team.
Everything is under control down here so far. I'll let you know if I need any backup.
Lawrence feels a rumble in his belly and decides to walk over to the lobby cafe for a quick snack. On his way to the counter, a teenage boy slams into him from behind. Lawrence instinctively sweeps his arm as he simultaneously turns around. His unmatched strength sends the young man to the ground with ease. In a fit of rage, Lawrence begins to scream at the clumsy juvenile, but catches himself when he notices the dozens of people in the lobby staring at the confrontation. Lawrence calms his temper and helps the boy back up.
Easy there, kiddo. Watch where you're going, all right?
The dazed youth gets to his feet, nods his head in acceptance, and quickly walks away in the opposite direction, while Lawrence continues on to the counter for a much-needed breakfast sandwich.
All right, I just got the signal from Titus. It's time to go. Radio me when it's clear to move.
After a 20-story descent down the stairwell, the three infiltrators are approaching the 55th level of the Grand Opal Tower. Laszlo and Ephraim open the door, affix their squiggly fake earpieces, and march down the hall in sharp black suits. They follow Christian's instructions to the security room and pause before proceeding.
Okay, moment of truth.
Laszlo slowly enters the 5-digit number that Coral so cleverly extracted in the virtual pirate universe.
64724.
The door pleasantly unlocks itself, and the men silently celebrate before putting on straight faces and pushing the entry open. Inside the room are multiple security monitors with live feeds of the entire 3-story complex. Sitting behind the terminal are 2 suited security agents who turn their heads suddenly to see who has just entered the forbidden space.
Hey lads, Lefty just sent us up here. Says he needs his best guys down in the lobby for crowd management. We'll take over here.
We didn't hear any orders over the airway. Who are you guys? I don't remember any new agents.
Yeah, Larry just called us in. We've been brought up to speed. Even have security codes, you see? I think he's having trouble with his radio transmitter or something down there.
Okay, I guess that checks out. Raider 1, come in. Lawrence, do you read me? We'll go see what's going on.
Ephraim and Laszlo nod to their confused colleagues as they pass them in the doorway and sit down at the camera terminal. As soon as the door is shut, Laszlo radios Christian.
Okay, Chris. The way is clear, but not for long. Our window will only last until those guards get downstairs.
Great work, fellas. I'm moving in. Watch my back and let me know if there's any trouble.
Christian exits the stairwell onto the 56th floor for the first time ever. When he walks through the door, he is met with another door, and the elevator entrance right beside him. He walks up to the entryway and looks at the keypad.
If the code got them into the security room, it should work here too.
He punches in the 5-digit key and sighs a breath of relief when the door unlocks. After pushing it open, he is met with an unexpected sight. The room is vast, with windows in all directions. There is nothing on the entire level save for concrete support columns and dozens of scattered boxes.
It's empty.
Across the large cavernous space, Christian can see one area where the light is not pouring in through the glass. In the northwest corner, there are multiple stacks of boxes constructing a pair of makeshift perpendicular walls. He jogs across the bright and dusty warehouse level to find a forlorn young woman handcuffed to a cot. He pulls down his bandana and offers her his hand.
Nice to see you again.
Who do you represent?
My client is Joseph Kovacs, an art collector in Europe. He's reached out to my firm here in the city and asked me to kindly come and gauge your interest in his rare Dioptase piece, seeing as how your recent auction purchase has met an untimely fate.
Oh, yeah? And what does this guy want for it?
Well, sir, my specific instructions were to come and collect an offer from you to start the negotiations if there was indeed interest.
Oh, I see. He thinks I'm some kind of desperate chump. Remind me again what the specifics of this piece are.
Certainly. And may I say, sir, Mr. Kovacs thinks only the highest of you and your taste in art. The painting is of a scaled eagle in attack position with bare claws for talons on a blank white wooden billboard. I have a picture here if you would like to see it.
No, thank you. I'm not interested. I already have a guarantee on another piece by the same artist, and it won't involve me getting hustled by an opportunist.
Oh, really? I assume you must be referring to the most recent, a rather small painting, if I am correct. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of deal did you make with the owner?
No deal. I am acquiring the painting with, let's just say, that I have the right amount of leverage. If you or your client know anything about me, you should know that I always get what I want. And in this case, taking possession of the piece just required the perfect amount of pressure. You could take that back to your client.
I'm sorry, sir. Are you implying some kind of trade?
I am implying that large gravitational bodies tend to pull things into their orbit.
Sir, Colette is back upstairs now.
Excellent. Send her in.
Well, I really should be going. Thank you for meeting with me.
What are you doing here?
In the crowded Tower Plaza, the protest continues peacefully with more supporters joining the cause. The boisterous throng has grown to over 200 participants. Some are even just passers-by who want to throw in with their fellow grieving citizens against the well-known corruption of the cowardly union leadership. The harmonious solidarity is shattered when 4 large pickup trucks drive down 14th Avenue and park behind the growing crowd of demonstrators. In each truck, several men stand up in the bed and begin hurling bricks into the dense congregation.
Get down!
The mass of protesters scramble for cover, having nothing with which to defend themselves against the mob-like behavior of the Archambault loyalists. Bodies are running everywhere. It doesn't take long for the abhorrent assault to clear the plaza and effectively end the day's demonstration. Among the many victims, Hugo is struck in the head. His temporal artery hemorrhages blood profusely. Freddy quickly picks up his friend and races toward the glassy tower entrance. door is locked.
Help! He's bleeding everywhere! Please! Please!
On the other side of the glass, Lawrence smiles and waves without moving to offer assistance.
You bastard!
Freddy falls to the ground and weeps for help.
Someone help me! Anyone! Please! No.
From inside the building, Lawrence smirks as he watches the carnage through the lobby window. With sheer amusement, he takes the last bite of his breakfast before two of his security underlings walk up behind him.
Larry, what's up? We were told you needed us down here. We've been trying to call you.
What? I said I would radio you if I needed backup.
Lawrence reaches behind to the small of his back where he always clips the radio transmitter to his belt. To his utter surprise, the device is missing.
That fucking kid. Who told you to come down here?
Two guys in uniform. We've never seen them before, but they had an access key to the security room, so...
Stay here and watch the elevator. Don't let the intruders, the prisoner, or anyone else suspicious leave this building. I'm going back up.
Hey, Christian, we're running out of time, man.
I know. I'm still trying to pick these handcuffs. Go ahead and return to the roof. I'll be right up.
All right, F. Let's get out of here.
The two allies stand up from the terminal and walk back to the door. They open the heavy access, only to walk right into the huffing enormity of Christian's enraged older brother, Lawrence, waiting for them in the hall. Voice acting for this episode provided by
Tara Kempton,
Kacey Johnston,
David Beach,
Molly Lynch,
Dan Paragon,
Amber Aubin,
Matthew Abergel,
Joe Valdes,
CJ Cinco,
Josh Mihal,
Daniel Sorrick,
Anthony McMorris,
Scott Wike,
Sam McMorris.